Guys, heading to the potential final map here. If RG does not turn it around, Tim, do you think they're going to be able to put a map on the board?
Because that is what my prediction is. So I'm going to go with it that Regulator is able to get something going right here. And Upping, that was pretty clutch right there. He jumped in and grabbed the ball and got a kill with it before dying. And first 3 kills were in the favor of Regulator. So they might be able to push up with a little bit of map control. But this train, no one's really gotten the ball anywhere. The ball is still in the original spot. Finally picked up right there by Rutledge. And he's running over towards yellow trying to get this ball somewhere.
Not sure why he ran back in the spawn, but somehow it's working out. There's going to be 4 down for Onslaught.
Throw it.
No, you gotta go to a private match, man. Well, when you're missing Kobe's like that, then you gotta call yourself the anti-TJ because that was just awful.
Oh my God, TJ! TJ
Halley on this map.
TJ Halley is boy. For anyone that did not,
121 people on Twitter, and he follows me. So just
okay. Your ego is huge right now, but there we go. First 2 points on the board for Regulator. My boys from Regulator Upping getting the first 2 points right there, but 3 players down. Tax is last one up. Ball in the hands of Cade, and he's got some decent position running over. General's got the ball, and he's running through the base, but no, he had EMPs. That's clutch. Holy cow! How did he do that?
He finish a kill. The General literally just ate everything, and I know you have extra health, obviously, with the ball, but, I mean, this dude literally could not be killed and just jumps over the wall, gets the points, and we will see 3-2 now after a successful throw there coming in from Ixid.
Alright, so, okay, Onslaught looking pretty good.
Cade.
Kobe, This is the Kobe. Unfortunately, not able to get the super long-range shot right there, get another point on the board, but the ball is just kind of hanging out right now. Finally picked up by Upping. They're going to be running it towards dirt. They're not going to be throwing it out because they don't really have to, but no, that did not just happen. That did not just happen. I refuse to believe that Cade had that timing, and he's going to score. If he scores,
Guys, if you did not just see what happened, Cade literally jumps in the window at the perfect timing when Upping is trying to throw this thing out of bounds. Cade flies through Exoing, he grabs the ball, makes a beeline to the enemy base, gets all the way into there, and just chucks it in for the point. And guys, 5-2 right now in favor of Onslaught. I think we're seeing another optic dominance like we saw in the finals.
Rutledge though with the steal right there, able to pull it out right before it scores. So still only down 5-2. Not the biggest deficit right now, but wow, I'm still blown away by Cade, what he did there, because that was disgusting. That was just absolutely filthy and lucky, just absolute luck right there. But the points just continue to pile on, 6-2 right now. That was another score for Ekib, and yeah, they're pretty good at that uplink. You can say that. I think that's okay to say.
I'm not really sure right now what my prediction was. I kind of forgot at the beginning of the match, but you know what, man. I just gotta say, this is interesting. It's an interesting match, and Onslaught's slaughtering.
I wouldn't say slaughtering. 6-2 isn't exactly like, they haven't gotten a 10-point, whatchamacallit.
Dude, did you just see that?
Did he just hit the light post?
He just hit the light post.
Sometimes I don't understand what happens in this game, but yeah, that was weird. So he unfortunately misses that throw. Ball in the hands of Ekib. He's also trying to run dirt. Can't jump up on that railing because of the slanted ground right there. And for the first time ever in Call of Duty history, for Advanced Warfare, he climbs a ladder. So ladies and gentlemen, we have seen something new.
Oh, no.
He climbed a ladder. Let's everyone, take a moment. But he has been juked, and he has ran literally every centimeter on this map, and he has not been stopped. He's still going. He goes for the long-range shot, and he misses. Unfortunately, not able to get that point, but Ekib literally ran around the entire map, uncontested. Cade gets the ball, and he should be able to jump in for another 2 points. 1 minute left. They could be able to get the 10-point limit to stop the clock early on this first side, and they're looking pretty dominant to be able to do exactly that. General and Ruiz both have 12 kills to each, and look at the points. They are spread out evenly almost throughout all the players, and now 4 players up, pushing aggressively, trying to get positioning to get this ball in. Oh, they're going for it. Oh,
I think it's going to be a 2-point play. Exib literally running inside and out. Cade with a nice little 3-piece onto Upping, Taxed, and Rutledge. And Exib's like not even going for the thing right now. And boom!
He does it.
He got it. Time to beat 4 minutes 30 seconds. So not the fastest time, obviously. They left 30 seconds left on the clock, but 10-2 is a pretty commanding lead. And ZenView, please leave the stream right now because you just said quite possibly the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in the chat.
Wow, that's literally the first person I've ever I've ever seen say that they'd rather play Ghost right now.
Oh.
Huh. 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 I'd rather play like Advanced Warfare, MP40, Super Juggernaut, like Madness than Ghosts any day. But yeah. Right now, 10-2. They did stop the clock early, so for anyone that doesn't know, you're only allowed up to 10 points on the first side. And if you get it before the 5-minute time limit, you cut the clock short. So right now the clock has been cut short 30 seconds. So the boys from Regulator only have 4.5 minutes to get 10 or more points to beat these players, and no one gets a point right there. So unfortunately, Regulator not able to get anything. 3 players down. Running into dirt is Ruiz, and he throws it to General. General in a position to get 2 points, but he just he gets it. Okay.
There we go. So 12-2, and now this is gonna have to be Regulator, who literally don't allow any more points, because I believe if they do allow even one more, that is going to make it mathematically impossible.
Not necessarily. You can get a lot of quick points in a row.
You can only get 10 points though in one game, on one side.
No, not on the second side.
You sure?
Yeah, 100%. If you're on the second side and you're down by a certain amount, you can for sure get more than 10 points. Yeah.
3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah, 3 minutes and 20 seconds, still going to be tough, and they still have not been able to do it in the ball in the hands of Cade, and he's just, like, once again, juking everyone out. This team just has, I don't know, they are great at running the ball around in circles and not getting touched, because Cade just throws it, picks it back up, runs uncontested into the base, and gets 2 more points. 14-2. Onslaught looking pretty good.
That was really actually a beautiful play from Cade. Yeah. What he did, he just sat back there, he threw the ball against the wall, and was ready for a gunfight. His teammate picked that up, picked the ball right back up, and just dashed right into there. So, having a good game. 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining, though, and this definitely is just looking like an Onslaught.
I've personally seen 4 or 5 missed scores from Regulator. That they just missed throws. They just didn't hit their mark, and they're winning.
Shaquille O'Neal at free throws.
Seriously, they have the worst free throw percentage. Hey, speaking of free throw percentage, Rutledge just throws it in for a long range shot right there, finally getting some points on the board. This is their first point in like around 5 minutes, maybe more. So they're maybe going to get a rally going. Upping has the ball in hand right now. He doesn't have that much contention. Throws it once again to get a little bit of health reset, but just it wasn't long enough. Rutledge picks it up, gets 2 points. All right. Regulator looking pretty good. They're getting a few more points on the board. That's 3 points in around 30 seconds. So if they continue up this trend and they continue pushing and getting more points, they should be able to tie this. They could be able to tie this.
The problem was 3 players went down simultaneously, and the 4th actually did drop, and that shuts down nearly all the momentum that you gain and ruins the map control. So right now, Rutledge trying to beat that ball carrier. Can he get the 2 points?
No.
Answer is no.
And the ball might be able to get scored right here. Tax does pick it up, and he does get another 2 points right there. 14-7. This is still a game. A minute and a half. That's very, very close on time. It's very difficult. The ball in the hands of Ekib, though. Pass to Ruiz. Yeah, nice, flawless 360 dunk. Okay, all right. Let's just let's just put a little bit of yeah. Let's just not talk about that. Ruiz gets a 360 dunk right there. Cade picks up the ball once again. Goes for another pass. Passes it to Rutledge. Wrong team. But that doesn't matter. 16-7 is still a pretty. It's looking like it's Onslaught's game.
Yeah, and guys, thank you so much for watching. But this is basically going to be the game. 16-7. Really can't do anything unless you're TJ Halley in this situation. And I mean 4-0. That's what we saw out of Onslaught.
Love that
All
game.
the games are close though, except for the hard point, and probably this.
Yeah,
but this game's kind of close.
It's not the worst uplink we've seen. It's not the worst uplink we've seen. So. They did take a long time to get some points. They only had 2 points on the first side. They were able to get 7 points on this side. Nice 2-piece right there. Was that Ekib that got a knife and General? Okay, so it's rare to see 1 knife, but now that we've seen 2, that's pretty nuts.
It's not even a punch, it was a knife.
It was a knife, that's it. You have to physically pull out your knife and say, like, yes, this is a good idea. I'm going to do this.
Oh, God.
And then, like, willfully use that knife to get a kill, which you don't see very often because it's not very good. But 10 seconds left. Onslaught. Oh, they're doing it on purpose. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense.
Oh,
okay,
no.
Now they're just kind of spoiling the party. Unfortunate, but Onslaught. 4. Oh, it hurts me to say it. Oh, my insides. Oh, God. I hate saying
we don't
4-0.
like seeing those on stream, guys, but sometimes they just happen, and they are out of our control. So, if you want to blame anyone, blame the teams.
Yes. Don't blame anyone else, especially not Anne, because she'll
Except
get mad at you.
Obama.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Blame Obama.
isn't there a hashtag for that? So it's already kind of halfway ready to go. Okay.
Oh, hashtag
Johnny.
blame Nate Shot.
Yeah, unfortunately, you guys nailed it. I hate
Yep.
to see the 4-0 in a best of 7 show match, but that's what we do, guys. We like to bring squads on the show, show them a little love and support with some great casters. So Onslaught, Regulator, thank you so much for coming on the stream.
God.
Hot 4-0 though, RG. So maybe
Jeez.
maybe next time, maybe some roster changes, and we'll definitely like to see both squads back on the show match.
Yeah.
If not on MLG, hey, maybe on our Twitch channel as well. But guys, follow these two casters for me. Putrid Orange, the only capital J, did all the work for you guys. We're going to be doing the live interview with Onslaught, I believe. So we'll give it like 2 or 3 minutes for the interview, see if that goes down. But I appreciate you guys stopping by. We got the UMG Semi-Pro Draft tomorrow night. That's going to be over on the UMG channel. So if you're in the Semi-Pro League, we got teams like Illmatic, Stunner, DT, Talent, Revenge, SB. They're all going to be doing a draft pick tomorrow night, Friday night, live on stream. So make sure you guys stop by, tune in. We're all going to be there having some fun while these teams pick out their players heading into the Semi-Pro League, which starts on the 12th. Starts on the 12th, so literally next week. So thank you guys. Yeah, thank you guys so much again for tuning in. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in just a couple seconds.
Yes.
All right, guys, heading right into it. Interviews are getting underway. We got the captain of Onslaught, Mr. Mike Ruiz, in the chat with us alongside Clayton, who's going to be doing the interviewing for us. Clayton, my man, how's it going, brother?
It's going good. Quick show match tonight. Granted, it was fun to watch, at least on one side of it. But let's hop right into it. Mike, tell us a little bit about your team. How long have you guys been together? How long have you been practicing as a team? Tell us a little bit about the organization you got going on over there at Onslaught.
All right. Well, me and Cade, we've been teaming for like almost a year now, so we've been together for a long time. We just picked up Exhib a few months ago to complete the roster for a local event that we went to. And
Where do you live?
Michigan. We're all from Michigan.
Nice.
Then picked up Jordan a couple months ago, so we haven't been practicing that much, but me and Cade have been together for a while, practicing together. And what were the other questions?
We were just wanting to know how long your team was together, and just the kind of general, like, the players that you picked up, or were they on previous teams? If they've only been on one team, we're just trying to get a sense of this 4-0. We always like to kind of break it down a little bit and see what a 4-0 team has over a team that goes to round 7.
Okay, well, my team hasn't been teaming that long, but me and Cade have been teaming pretty long. Jordan General, or Jay General, he's been on like 2 teams, I think, before we picked him up. And then Exhib, I think he's been on a couple teams before we picked him up also. So, I mean, there's not really too much going on.
Gotcha. So just good team chemistry, stuff like that. Obviously, we can see that. A 4-0 sweep here tonight, though. So tell us a little bit about the match that you're playing in general. What gave you guys such an advantage today, do you think? Was it your call-outs, your rotations? Was it your gun skills? What was really clicking for you today that caused you to do this 4-0 sweep?
I think we had the better rotations off the rip. We were winning the gunfights off the rip, too. Like, the first hard points, we would always have like 3 or 4 down off the rip. So, I mean, it was just the gunfights that we needed to win, and we had the better rotations.
Yeah, and it definitely seemed like that. I heard the caster say quite a few times throughout the game about the particular essence that you guys put onto hunting the enemy down and getting the kills over maybe even playing the objectives and things like that. So regardless, gun skills showing out today. That's definitely good. Tell us a little bit about the rounds that were close. There was casters, if you guys could help me. There was a round that was really close. Towards
For the S&D?
Yes, the S&D was kind of close. How do you guys approach a close game like that? Do you guys have different strategies when the game gets tight, or do you just kind of stick to one fundamental plan?
When the game's tight, like 5-5 as it was, we try and do different things and switch it up and do things that we haven't done before, and just try different things sometimes. And we just had a strat that we didn't like use a lot, and we just tried it out, and it worked out for us. And then it just all came to clutching up together.
Awesome. Yeah, and we saw that throughout the match, and then bringing it into the last game, the uplink that we played. How do you guys as a team feel about the game mode uplink? I know when we first started doing these interviews, talking to these teams in Advanced Warfare, not a whole lot of them liked uplink. They weren't really particular a favorite on the game type, but you guys seem to play that very well. Do you guys like uplink, or are you just good at it and hate it?
Personally, I think the whole team likes it. I like it personally. It's just fun to get like playing stuff. It's something to get used to, different things. Right. And
was it you that got the 360 dunk there?
360 dunk.
To seal the deal?
That was me.
Okay.
That was me.
Right, that was you.
That was quite nice.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Put a
Then I
little
kinda-
Michael Jordan on him there.
Oh yeah, of course, man. Had to. I mean, there wasn't much else to do.
Right?
Yeah, when you get
Well,
to that point there.
Regardless, a hard-fought game from you guys. Battle a little bit of adversity there in the middle, and then pulling through and making the strong ending. Definitely worthy of the 4-0 there. So tell us, we like to do this at the end of every show match. The game gun, the MVP. Obviously, everybody pretty much did great. But who's the one person today that if you didn't have him, it might not be a 4-0? Who does the player of the game go to?
I think it'd go to J General. We wouldn't be able to do this without his slang power, you know what I'm saying. And he was just dropping bombs the whole series. And
Definitely. Playing good. So Game Gun going to General. Congratulations, man. You got the PA virtual Game Gun for the MVP of the game. Now, now, Mike, we'll give you a couple seconds if you got any shout outs that you'd like to do, any sponsors, teammates, anything
Dances.
like that. Yeah, whatever you got.
all right, I got Uno. You guys ready?
Okay.
We're ready.
Okay.
Cinch Gaming, our sponsor. The code
dig it.
Onslaught. Use it. We're like the #1 person on there. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. I'm
So
done.
you're all one person.
There we go.
I'm not. What?
Shout out to Cinch Gaming, man. You guys
There you go.
definitely hooking up the AM community. You guys make sure you check them out because I believe PA wants you to check them out. Use our discount code instead, though, because that's just how it is. We're just kidding. Great games, though. I'm glad you come on here and have some fun with us after. We always like to try and expand the show after a 4-0 sweep. That way we don't have to go to bed super early. But that's all we got for now. John, what do we got planned for the rest of the night? Are we done?
We are done.